A live-action My Hero Academia movie is coming to Netflix. Death Stranding is getting a film from Hideo Kojima, and we have a little tease to what Henry Cavill's next project could be. All this and more on the latest episode of Freeze Frame.
And welcome back to Freeze Frame, brought to you by Strictly Casual, the show where we stop to take a moment to discuss all the heavily talked about news of the week having to do with movies, TV, streaming, and pop culture. I'm one of your hosts, Vincent DeSantis, and today I'm joined by Ryder Maldonado, baby. Done with school, Maldonado. That's what we're calling you right now.
Dude,
on break.
I am
Ryder.
so happy. Yeah. I remember I asked you one time, I said, hey, bro, how does it feel to never have homework ever again? And you were like, it's amazing. It's the greatest thing ever.
Oh.
And so
yeah.
I can only imagine how you feel, because to have like a weight lifted off my shoulders for a couple weeks, it's the most weird feeling. I'm like, I don't have anything to do. Yeah.
Right now, because school, you're on 24/7. You always have a project due on Monday or something due on Monday. Now, in reality, yes, that is how work is as well. Like when you're working full time, you always have something due. It's something, but you are allowed to turn it off. You know, at like at 6:30 p.m. Sorry, I'm putting Slack down for the night. I'm gonna have some dinner. But with school, you're always stressed out about the next day, about getting it in the next day. And just those like couple hours of like no stress is like, it makes it so much easier.
Euphoria.
It makes it so much easier. Yeah, it's a beautiful thing.
That's great.
Yeah,
I'm happy to hear it. But yeah, so
it's a great thing.
Because it's gonna be a good holiday, I'll tell you that.
It's gonna be a fantastic holiday. This is episode 92 of Freeze Frame. If you like it, if you like what you're hearing, if you're picking up what we're putting down, you can give us a review and let us know what you think on audio platforms. It helps us out a bunch. We have a Discord where you can stay up to date with what we're doing. You can join our community. We have someone, our good friend Josh, in there, roasting me about my Guardians of the Galaxy holiday special review, which we can chat about a little bit at the end of the episode. And TikTok, we got that for quick updates and news on anything pop culture. We got Instagram, Twitter, and we just want you guys to have an amazing holiday season, a great new year, and big plans for 2023 of Strictly Casual. So
absolutely,
spend some time with some loved ones this holiday season.
The one thing that I can always say is enjoy the food, because like
always enjoy the food. I'm
so looking forward to. There's these three places, it's called Bill Miller's, Las Palapas, and
Bill Miller's
and Whataburger. I've talked about them before, but man, dude, the excitement I'm having.
Wait, are you going back to Texas?
Yeah. I'll be leaving this Friday. I'm there till the 1st.
So. You, me, and Justin are all going to be in Texas.
Oh, we could hold hands. We can.
That's right. Yes, from the three corners. One will be in Austin, one in Dallas, one in San Antonio.
Yeah. That'd be great. But I'm excited for the food. All right. So last week's quote of the week, if you guys are keeping up with it, it was Raymond from Everything Everywhere All at Once.
Waymond.
Oh, Waymond. My bad. Yeah. Waymond, not Raymond. It's with the W. Waymond from, to keep in line with KY Kwan, right? That's how you say it. KY Kwan and all the love he's getting lately.
Yeah. We'll have a new quote of the week at the end of the episode, so stay tuned. It's exciting. Some
new stuff we got up. A new Barbie trailer released, as well as a new Oppenheimer trailer. So I did a reaction for Barbie. We also have a video up for breaking down the plot. Me and Vin talked about the plot of what Barbie could be potentially. So that's up on the channel.
Yes.
Research of Barbie.
I wonder if that will change that guess.
Oh, yeah.
Now that we've seen a trailer. I actually haven't watched the trailer.
Oh, for Barbie? Oh,
or Oppenheimer.
Oh, wow. Okay. Do you plan on, I wanted to ask you this. Do you plan on seeing Avatar in theaters or waiting?
Yeah, I'm going to see it this weekend.
Okay, cool. Are you going to try and do IMAX 3D and everything? Or just regular?
I would like to, but I don't think I'm going to have a choice or a say in that. I think it's just going to be whatever. That's right. Whatever everybody's seeing, I'm just going to go see.
Got it.
But I kind of do want to see the 3D IMAX thing because I don't know, might as well. It's not
all out.
I never want to. Yeah.
The one thing that I would recommend, just throw out like, hey fam, let's do IMAX, is because Oppenheimer gets an IMAX special, as well as Mission Impossible gets a little breakdown of a scene of Tom Cruise's big stunt.
It's very cool.
And people were cheering for it. It was crazy. It's pretty nuts.
I'm excited, man.
Yeah.
I'm excited for those, but I don't even know if I will watch the Oppenheimer trailer unless it's force fed to me at a theater. Then I'll watch it.
Luckily, I will say it's not like the trailers we see where we hate because they give so much. It's not like
Typical.
that. It's very much
that's-
visual. So it's like,
which is great.
I will.
And Barbie.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Oh no, you go. You go.
There is just one line that blew my mind about they were so scared that they were going to end the world. That's the fear of the atomic bomb, was that they could potentially end the world, which just that's the tension Nolan's going for this movie, and I'm like, that's insane. They could have destroyed the planet.
It's gonna be great.
Yeah,
I'm super excited for the movie. Everything about it. It's just another Christopher Nolan time movie, and what more can I ask for? It's gonna be great.
That's true.
Even
if countdown,
even if it's on the lower end of the spectrum, like I think Tenet is, it's still great. I still love Tenet. I think Tenet's super cool. So
great. Robert Pattinson in the suit I'll take that any day.
Sure, it's something I can get behind. Yeah. Absolutely.
And then for Barbie, you have to tell me when you see Barbie, because they do a funny joke for the teaser. You'll know it.
Well, I saw Stanley Kubrick tweeting about like something about oh my goodness, imitation is the greatest form of flattery.
Oh yeah.
And like joking around, he tweeted that with the trailer.
Do you think you have an idea what that is?
Well, I it's something about 2001. They use Barbie as the obelisk. I saw it's pretty funny.
Yeah, that's about it.
Yeah, it's funny.
Okay.
I like that.
Well, yeah, those two. I just want to talk about it. Let us know what your thoughts on the trailers, because hit us up in the Discord, and we'll check them out and chat about it with y'all. It's cool.
Yeah.
Okay.
Exciting. Can I take you into the first one right
now?
Yeah,
you please.
Something I am not excited about at all is a live action anime adaptation. A live action adaptation of an anime that is known as My Hero Academia. Because why do we feel the need to bring everything that is successful in animation to live action? I don't understand. Because do you know what this is going to be? Sky High, but dumber in live action.
Yeah.
So this is a movie. Apparently, it's not going to be a show that is in session at. Oh, get it? Because the movie's now in session. Because it's a school-based movie. So stupid. At Netflix and Legendary Pictures. Joby Harold, who wrote Obi-Wan Kenobi, is writing the script with Shinsuke Sato from Alice in Borderland directing. What's Alice in Borderland?
Alice in Borderland? I'm not sure. Wait, I'm completely.
If this is her top credit and I've never heard of it.
Oh, my bad. Alice in Borderland. No, yeah, I don't know. Yeah, so.
Oh yeah. It's it's a Japanese drama, sci-fi thriller drama.
Oh, okay. My bad. I lost my spot.
Oh, based on the manga of the same name. Alice in Borderland's a manga first, and then a live action. Got it. Okay, so this person, they're bringing in someone who has wrote live action, and then someone who has adapted manga to live action. Got it.
Good bones on that skeleton.
Hopefully, yeah. So here's what we got. The Hollywood Reporter says Legendary bought the rights to a live action adaptation of My Hero Academia in October 2018. The adaptation will be produced by Legendary's Mary Parent and Alex Garcia and takes place in a world where 80% of people have developed powers called a quirk. For superhero fanboy Izuku Midoriya, aka Deku, being born without a quirk makes him almost give up his dream of going to UA High School, the most prestigious hero training academy. But after a chance encounter with the legendary All Might, Deku starts the road to become the greatest hero. Oh man, honestly, the show absolutely slaps, and I gotta catch up with it because I'm a half season behind right now, and they started a new season, so I'm like almost a full season behind at this point. Damn, show's awesome. It really fell off in season 5. I'm hoping they turn it back around in season 6 because it's really bad. There's no word on casting for the live adaptation, which many attract a host of Japanese American actors. Toho Co. Limited will distribute the film theatrically in Japan.
Well, I'll tell you this. Coming from somebody who hasn't seen one episode of anime, I already have a fear following, what was that one Netflix show that came out with, it was very Cowboy Bebop.
Dude.
And that was a huge failure because of the trying to adapt anime. Anime is probably the most artistic animation out, right? And trying to do that live action just doesn't work, I think. It's weird.
And they took one, like Cowboy Bebop there's some stylistic things in there, like using jazz music in space that is like two things that you wouldn't really usually expect, and they mash them together with these like weird screen wipes and stuff in the show. They try to adapt that into live action, and it failed so bad. It failed so badly. And I didn't even watch the live action because I love the show so much. It's
Yeah.
like a perfect 24 episodes for
Don't
me.
ruin
That's
it.
it.
Yeah.
I don't want it. I don't need 12 episodes of live action where I hear bad things.
I mean,
Um,
even for our next headline being like video games and live action, I feel like there's a lot of times that they're doing live action. I would think, would you want like a My Hero? I know there's a My Hero movie, right? There's already My Hero movies, right?
there's 3.
There's
Yeah.
3. Okay.
I
Well,
have seen 2 of the 3 of them. I would say the first one, okay. Second one was awesome. It was
yeah.
so awesome. And the third one I hear is good. I just haven't seen it yet.
Okay. But and those are widespread audiences too, right? Like it's
Oh yeah, they
as
release everywhere.
as wide distributed as you could. So it's like for something like Netflix, I wonder if it's someone at Netflix saying, "Ooh, let's get this to a wider audience." When it's like it's
Well, I
already
think-
huge.
I mean, we see like, I mean, this week, if you're into like pop culture and gaming and all that stuff too, like My Hero Academia has taken over Fortnite this
Oh,
week.
yeah.
You can buy, it's like $40-something to buy all the characters
Oh
or
my
something like
gosh.
that. That's huge. That's a
Mhm.
huge audience right there. Are you kidding me?
That's true.
Anime is
Massive.
not as small as some people think it is.
Mhm.
I think
Yeah.
if you are not paying attention to anime, it may seem like a surprise, like, oh, what's this? What's this? What's this? It's giant here and overseas, everywhere. It is not just like, it's not like an imported thing.
No,
or
yeah,
anything.
yeah. Good
It's
point.
gigantic. So it's very interesting. I don't think this is going to be successful by any means. I don't know how you do this sort
Yeah.
of show without it making it look weird.
Only time will tell. We'll see, because I'm sure Netflix is gonna probably release screenshots and trailers, and we'll be talking about this, like kind of like they did for
Yeah.
Cowboy Bebop. The intro, like the live action intro, was released, and it's like,
They'll have to.
oh,
Yeah.
oh god, okay, get the
We're gonna
vibe
get-
of it. Yeah.
We'll see.
Mhm.
It'll be when they tell me who they cast as Izuku
Oh, yeah.
Midoriya and All Might.
Mhm.
That will be very telling of what the cast will be, because
Ooh.
All Might is supposed to be in the show. He's #1 hero, and he's huge, he's giant, and he stands like this.
Yeah.
It's like very epic.
I'm gonna look up how this guy looks. Ready? Because I think I know the visuals of these guys.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, he's
This
a huge
almost
smile.
gives me like Homelander vibes, like very like.
Except he's the opposite. He's the
Who's-
most good. He's
He's the goodest. Wow.
he's the
most good,
goodest.
yeah.
The goodest good.
The goodest good. Yeah, yeah. Wow. Okay.
But also
Who knows?
he's sick. So like he's All Might, but he also is just a really skinny little guy. And he's like an old man. He's kind of like losing his powers. So he has to
What?
like transform by going "Ping," and then he becomes All Might again. It's
Oh my
awesome.
gosh. Wow, that's interesting. Okay.
It's a good show.
Yeah.
I like it a lot.
Well, I'm interested to see
But-
how he'll look.
So many good arcs in that show.
Mhm.
I don't know. I gotta catch back up with it
Yeah, for sure.
for sure.
Okay. Interesting stuff. Well, we'll keep up with the news on that. Anyways, here we go. Up next, big one.
Okay, ready? I'm gonna give you a countdown. Right, ready?
Okay, here we go.
3, 2, 1, go.
A Death Stranding film is in the development from the one and only legendary Hideo Kojima and the executive producer of Barbarian, the recent horror film that's kind of taken some attention on the screens lately. So we have some details on what this could mean, the breakdown of the excitement coming from Hideo. What do we got, Vinny?
So, the film being fully financed by Hammerstone will be produced by Kojima and Lebovici via their respective banners, with Kojima Productions US and Alan Ungar serving as executive producers. Connecting with more than 10 million worldwide since its 2019 launch on PlayStation 4, Death Stranding features an all-star cast, including Norman Reedus, Mads Mikkelsen, Lea Seydoux, Guillermo del Toro, and Margaret Qualley. What's the quote here?
Here we go. This comes from Hideo Kojima himself. I couldn't be more excited about this new partnership with Hammerstone Studios, says Kojima. This is a pivotal moment for the franchise, and I'm really looking forward to collaborating with him in bringing Death Stranding to the big screen. Interesting stuff. Continuing on, we are thrilled and honored to have the opportunity to partner with the brilliant and iconic Hideo Kojima on his first film adaptation, added Lebovici, the executive producer. Unlike other big-budget tentpole video game adaptations, this will be something far more intimate and grounded. The trigger word we always hear.
God.
Our goal is to redefine what a video game adaptation could be when you have a creative and artistic freedom. This film will be an authentic Hideo Kojima production.
Let me tell you something real quick, Ryder. The words grounded and Hideo Kojima production do not go hand in hand at all. Those are very different things.
Absolutely.
This is crazy to me. We're talking about adapting a 50-hour video game into, I mean, I'm sure they'll find a good way to do it in like 2
Mhm.
hours, but the world of Death Stranding, I have played 10 hours of the game. I played a little bit
Mm.
yesterday too, because I'm getting excited. I'm on the hype train now. You know, it's
Mhm.
like we got the movie coming, we get Death Stranding 2 coming. Why
Yeah.
why am I not connecting with this game in the first
Mhm.
30 minutes? You know,
Yeah.
but now I'm connecting more. The
It
game
takes a
evolves
long
as you go.
time. Yeah.
It really does. And I am just, when I'm playing the game, I'm like, wow, they really let Hideo Kojima do anything. He could put anything in this game. Nobody's going to tell him no. If that's the movie, also, I can't imagine this being a good movie, but I can imagine it having an insane, like, cult following.
Oh, 100%. Because the story is both the most simplistic and convoluted concept I've ever kind of witnessed in video game history. But as far as my experience goes for like video
Yeah.
games, you know, and
Yeah.
to have Hideo Kojima, we've seen him on Twitter. We've seen him meet with like Flanagan and some other Netflix people, and maybe
Yeah.
this is a Netflix thing, maybe it's a big thing, but I don't know.
Well,
We've seen a
I
lot
wouldn't be
of
surprised.
we've seen a lot of different studios mess around with video game adaptations. Amazon's taken over with God of War and Gran Turismo.
Yep.
I see Netflix being like, "Oh, Kojima Productions, come with us." You know?
Yeah, I mean, PlayStation Studios is now a thing. I mean, it has like a Marvel style logo that plays before their films and shows. We'll see it before Last of Us HBO before every episode, which is crazy.
Yeah.
This is wild to me. If you are unaware what Death Stranding is about, you basically play a delivery man in a, I don't know, post-apocalyptic, but the world's gone to shit.
Yeah.
Typical story. And then there's monsters that come out of the ground called
Mhm.
BTs. And you have a BB, which is a
A
baby, that's
baby.
strapped to you
A
that lets you
baby.
sense the bad guys as you travel. And
Absolutely.
it, yeah, that's it.
That's it.
Mads Mikkelsen's the baby's father or something.
yeah, right. It's weird stuff.
Guillermo del Toro randomly pops in. He's like, make sure you take a shower. This is to Norman Reedus because he's the main
Yeah,
character.
yeah.
Like, make sure you take a shower. We need to collect your skin. Like random stuff. I'm like, okay, all right, sure, let's jump in the shower, bro.
It's
Let's go.
so strange. Now,
Yeah.
my question for you and for everybody at home too, you know, leave it in the comments. Do we think because of the freedom now Kojima has, do we think Norman Reedus, Mads Mikkelsen, Guillermo del Toro, and the amazing actors, do you think they'll return for this live action?
I think it only makes sense. Like, these people are the game,
Yeah.
and they are performance captured in the game. It is not just their likeness or something like that. Like, they believe in this game.
Yeah.
We see that even more because they're doing a second game.
one. Yeah, they're coming
they-
back, right? Yeah.
They're coming back doing a sequel. I think it's them. I don't see why not.
Mhm.
If it's not them, it's a contract thing or something that, I don't know, they're just not interested in doing.
Busy schedule, stuff like that. Yeah.
But oh man, I would love to see all these people in an actual movie for it.
It'd be amazing because Lea Sedol was at the Game Awards, even though, you know, supporting the game too.
Yeah.
It just shows that they have it.
Totally, they have to. I was reading in Kojima's book that he wrote about.
Oh, nice.
It's called
Kojima's book. I love it.
yeah, it's called The Creative Gene,
Oh, wow.
and he
yeah.
writes about all the things that inspire him.
Mhm.
So it's each chapter's like, oh, there's this song that's really good, and it inspired me because of this, and this at a time in my life where this, and this were happening. So he's so inspired by other mediums and creative things, and he's always been like more inspired by movies than video games. So I feel like he can use that movie inspiration and make a great movie. He makes there's a reason he's very successful because his games are not ordinary. They're very Kojima.
He knows story. Yeah.
He can make a movie like that too, and I think it could be very successful. With Kojima at the helm, I am more excited about this than like another adaptation where they're just giving it to somebody else.
No,
you know?
absolutely. Yeah, I'm with you. Well said.
It's the same thing of Neil Druckmann being also like very much
Oh, yeah.
involved in the process of the Last of Us HBO. It's like when you have the original creator and those hands on the project the entire way through, it's much more genuine. It's not a forced product. So
Absolutely.
I guess I'm excited for this. I don't know. I guess so.
Me too. Yeah, I can imagine the trailers and stuff. Like people would be like, "What is this?" And like, "Oh, we don't know, but just enjoy
we don't know.
it. Take it in."
I've spent 50 hours in this world and I still don't know. So yeah, let's get it.
The
Let's do
genius of Kojima, right?
it. Yeah, exactly. All right, guys. Well, if you want to know more about Death Stranding and the world of it, you can stay right here at Strictly Casual. And if you want to know all the other adaptations that we're getting to, in this episode, we talk about My Hero getting a live action adaptation that we're not so excited about and a lot more stuff. You can listen to the entire audio podcast on all audio platforms. You can just type in freeze frame strictly casual. It's a little yellow box that says freeze frame right there. And you can jump on over to YouTube, go to youtube.com/strictly casual, become a member if you want to watch the entire episode over there. So thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll see you on the next one. Peace out. Bam.
I was like, oh, forget the monitors up there, huh? That's why I was looking.
I know.
Like,
I was like, boop.
hey,
I was like making sure.
Gotta wave, yeah.
Okay.
Gotta fix that. Yeah.
All right, jump into some noteworthy headlines here. Let's start off with the first one. Super Nintendo World officially opens at Universal Studios Hollywood on February 17th, 2023.
That's it. We gotta go. This is it, dude.
How can we go as press for this?
Oh, there's definitely. Well, you know what? It's more so like I would imagine the Disneyland TikTokers. They're the ones that are kind of getting the invites for this. You know, like theme park influencers. There's a whole field of theme park influencers. But I don't see why not. Yeah.
I think we could do it.
Oh, 100%.
Theme park influencer.
You know, do like it's like, hey, listen, the combo. Y'all are releasing the park. You want the movie to be advertised. We could do that for you.
Yeah. Say well, this is different, bro. We can come at it that we specialize in games and movies, okay?
And you're doing both here.
And all these people are just theme park people. They're going to comment on the experience. We want to comment on the authenticity of the Mario universe in the park.
You know got it, dude. Yeah.
And we can bring a new angle to your guys' thing. And we have a dedicated audience that loves games, loves movies, loves theme parks. Let us get in there. Let us take a couple videos. Let's try the food. I'm sure there's going to be some great Super Mario food, okay? Let's ride the rides. I would say we're Mario Kart aficionados.
Yeah.
So I think we're built for this.
We could point out, you know, the accuracies and kind of, yeah.
Sure. How many, is this the right Rainbow Road? Like, you have 7 to choose from. Which one did you choose on the ride? Because I guarantee a section of the ride is Rainbow Road. They're not going to do Mario Kart without it.
Ooh, yeah. The walkthrough. Oh, man.
And then all these people that are the theme park influencers don't know Mario. They're going to be like, oh, yeah, that was fun. Okay, now let's see. I dressed up as Luigi today. I'm cosplaying at the park.
It was super great, guys. Really fun ride.
Super great, guys.
Super fun. I highly recommend that ride. As if the ride, like, I mean, of course the ride's going to be fun. But
okay, we're sending an email to Universal.
No, yeah, I'm serious. Yeah, this is great.
All right, here we go.
I think you hit it right on the nail of, like, it's perfect.
I think we got it. All right, so catch us there February 17th, 2023. Let us know.
Yeah. I was also
have to...
Oh, yeah, what?
We'll have to wait 24 hours in the line for this ride, though. Everybody and their brother's going to be there.
No, for press, usually they don't have that many people. Like press, okay. they close the park, dude. And it'll be like a whole day of like just press going in. And
they should give us food coupons.
I think they do, dude. Everything like kind of like what they did for the Galaxy's Edge or the Star Cruiser. You know, the $5,000 hotel. Right. It was like completely free for all of them. You could just enjoy everything.
It's gonna be great. All right, sounds good. Just one email and we'll do it. We'll get it.
Yeah, I'm for it. Also, we don't have to read all these. There's a lot. Just random stuff. Henry Cavill, apparently, so his new project. He's going to be executive producing and starring in a Warhammer 40,000 film and TV universe from Games Workshop and Amazon Studios. Now, I didn't think this was real, but it's happening.
Let's chat about this for a sec, because I would say major news is that Ryder goes in to watch a movie, and James and I are texting each other, and we're like, wow, when Ryder leaves this movie...
Yeah,
he will find out that Henry Cavill is no longer Superman and no longer Witcher. Like, God, lost his biggest properties. But after that,
I had a lot of texts too. Not just like I was like, who died? I was like, I thought Henry Cavill died. I was like, what? It was freaking me out. It was freaking me out, dude.
The Man of Steel is no more though. He is gone because James Gunn decided that they want to focus on a younger Superman. For their new DC universe. So bye. Henry Cavill.
It's sad.
Well, a lot of people are sad about this.
So what I wanted to tell you real quick before we get into, I'm so eager to tell you, is because from my point of view, you know, I got the text from you and James like, wow, Ryder's gonna come out and there's no Superman. I get a text from Peyton and he said, so sad to hear about Henry Cavill. I was like, what? So I instantly run to Twitter and I'm like, what? And then I was like, oh my God. And I was already like freaking out, telling my mom, like,
it does sound like he died. It absolutely sounds like he did.
It was freaking me out, but I was like, okay.
That's hilarious.
But still sad, yeah. And listen, I respect James Gunn for making this decision because that's what I was saying. I was like, look, it's already confusing with all the DC slate. I'm like, wipe it clean.
I think this is the right move. I'm a little bit bummed. But I don't think it's the last time we see Henry Cavill as Superman. I feel like in the future they could always revisit that and just do a one-off thing with him and not have it part of anything. especially if we're focusing on a younger Superman right now,
Mm-hmm.
like a teenage Superman, or I don't really know what they're doing.
Yeah.
It seems like there's such a difference in that.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know, but I guess for now, there's no
Yeah, no
Henry
plans.
Cavill
They're like I imagine James Gunn's, because he was talking about other random characters like Lobo and like DC's like, I want to pull random DC characters. So
Yeah.
I think it's gonna be like way
Did you
different.
see him post a logo, a DC logo with like their main Justice League people,
Oh,
and
yeah?
Aquaman looks like comic book Aquaman and not Jason Momoa Aquaman. He's like
Ooh.
short hair, scaled, like a scale thing.
That's
Can you
crazy.
imagine if Jason Momoa plays Lobo instead of
And
Aquaman?
that's his last Aquaman. But see,
Feels so
he's
weird.
doing an Aquaman. Oh man, they're all out of whack. And I had seen Andy Muschietti, the director of The Flash, was recently at an event, and
I watched this video. Yeah, I
Straw
watched that
Goofy
video on
talked to
TikTok
him.
last night.
And he was like, listen, it's funny, like, I don't know what's happening. Even the director had no idea what's gonna happen.
That's how heartbreaking to spend freaking 50 years on a project, and all of a sudden your lead actor turns out to be
Psycho,
you know,
committing crimes is out and about.
committing crimes, and then Warner Brothers canceling movies left and right. And you might be the product of that, or you might be not the product of that. Yeah,
But one of the
product of
starter,
that.
yeah. It's
Yeah.
Oh man, it's tough, dude. It's tough for those guys.
It sucks.
But I had seen, so I think you follow Raul Coley as well on Twitter, about him being like, hey, Henry Cavill, do Warhammer.
Oh yeah.
And I'm like, now I'm confused, because I'm like, is this spawning from that? Like him?
No shot.
But
Because Henry Cavill's been such a Warhammer fan forever,
so
like in
that's
interviews and stuff.
Huh?
So it makes sense that he would play
A joke.
in a Warhammer
Yeah.
movie. I think it's just funny timing.
Funny time,
Just
right?
silly timing.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
So, hey, good on him. Listen, Henry Cavill's an amazing actor. I'm sure they're gonna find another one, but
He's pretty good. Let's put him in
Yeah.
a spy movie again. Let's
yeah,
let's do Man from Uncle 2 without the cannibal this time.
without the cannibal. That's the
And more
tagline.
Ana de Armas. Yeah.
Oh, it wasn't even Ana de Armas the first time. I think
Oh, really?
it was Laura Croft Tomb Raider.
Oh, Alicia Vikander.
There you go. Thank you, Alicia Vikander. It's okay. It's okay though. No, I would be down for Ana de Armas anything.
Yeah, me too. Wow.
We just go silent. We start thinking. Okay. No, we start thinking. Oh, jeez.
Anyways, the final chapter of Ash and Pikachu story will air in Japan from in January 2023. How sad. Ash and Pikachu coming to an end. But that's a long time, dude.
Mhm.
They've been at it for a long time. Really got to catch them all. Okay.
You really got to catch them all. Let's see. Pokemon start date. Let's see. I want to
97,
96. Yeah, good call, dude. That's crazy, man. Almost 30.
Yeah, and
25.
there will be two new characters taking the place of Ash, basically in a new Pokemon series, and it's Rico and something else. I just think Rico is such an interesting name for
Rico.
them to put for this
Yeah.
guy. And they'll have the Paldea starter Pokemon, which is the little weed goblin guy, the little
Oh yeah.
chili pepper guy, and
Chili pepper.
the water guy.
Okay. Cool.
I don't know any of their names because I haven't played this gen.
Mm-hmm.
I should know their names. One of them's like a French, like Spagliato. Not really. Spigliato.
Spagliato with prosecco in it.
Let me see. Paldea starter Pokemon. How close was I to that?
With you're talking about what was that drink? It's like Spagliato with prosecco.
Paldea Bulbapedia. Oh my god.
Bulbapedia. Oh no.
I gotta find this, bro.
It's gonna take you down a weird rabbit hole right now.
These aren't. I don't want to know the trainers. I want to know the three starters. Oh, Sprigiato. Sprigiato.
Oh, okay,
Oh,
it is.
Sprigatio. It's
Sprigatio.
Fucoco and something else.
With prosciutto in it. Okay.
Fucaco, Sprig, something like that.
Okay.
Anyways,
Correct us.
Whatever.
Correct us, please. Blast
I'm wrong.
Vinny on Twitter and say it's actually
blast
pronounced
me.
this.
Yeah, Pokemon good.
Pokemon good. Okay, here we go. Rings of Power. Getting some directors for season 2. We have the director of the Rings of Power. Some of the episodes. Charlotte Brandstorm. Also The Witcher. Jupiter's Legacy. Ooh, one of the
Yikers,
worst
dude.
films.
Yeah.
Sana Hamari, who did the Wheel of Time and Empire, and Louise Hooper, who did Sandman and The Witcher. So there we go. It's gonna be 8 episodes.
You watched Sandman, by the way?
No, too confusing to understand what Sandman even is, but no
Well,
time.
yeah, you got to watch the show. You can't understand if you don't know anything
I
about
know.
it.
But like the initial concept to reel me in, I'm not the audience for it. I'll say that.
Okay.
Yeah.
I want to read the comics really bad. It's Neil Gaiman.
Oh yeah.
And I want to.
Mm-hmm.
Apparently, he's really good. So.
Yeah, it seems a little too much, like just much for me. Like I'm like, oh.
Okay. Sure.
Respectfully, in a humble way, like, oh, it's not for me, but enjoy.
Okay.
I mean, if it
Says
gets
the guy reading Secret Wars. I don't understand that at all.
Wait, are you saying that it's complicated or that's so simple?
It's complicated.
Oh, Secret. Oh, yeah. Okay.
Or Secret Invasion, whatever. They're the same thing.
They're
or
both,
Secret Wars. I don't know. Whatever.
I'm actually reading both, so that it's confusing.
Too many secrets.
Too many
secrets.
Too many secrets. Oh man.
I don't know, bro. Yeah, I still haven't finished Rings of Power, so eventually I'll get them around.
Dude, I go back to the final moments of the final episode. Once I've been doing that for the past week every night.
Really? Wow, I'm really missing out then.
Just because of literally the final 10 seconds, and then the credits of the music is just so like, oh man, it's set up, and then you're like, whoa, goosebumps.
I'm stoked then.
It's really cool.
That'd be good. We have Josh Hutcherson will play security guard Mike Schmidt in Blumhouse's live-action Five Nights at Freddy's movie. Mary Stuart Masterson and Piper Rubio has been cast in the movie as well. Masterson will play a villain, and Rubio will play Abby, Mike's younger sister. I'm not a big I haven't spent the night at Freddy's house. So
You haven't
really
been
know.
there, huh? Taking a trip or done a shift at the office?
No, I haven't done nothing with Freddy. So
I will tell you, man, as a kid, I saw all the theories, all the Matt Pats, all the Markipliers, the Jacksepticeye. I watched every video, dude.
I'm sure that was right up your alley.
Yeah, because I wanted to learn the lore and like the story and figure out what was going on. And so the fact that it got so popular, I was like, I'm on this train. I'm with it.
Sure. Yeah.
It has blown out of proportion. But
do you think it's missed its train? I don't hear anybody talking about it anymore. I feel like they're 5 years too late to this movie. 6 years too late.
Yeah. It was like going up and up, and then like there was one game where it was like, oh my gosh, the penultimate, and then it's just down now. It's complete down.
Yeah.
Because there's just more horror. The horror game that's taking the attention now is Poppy Playtime. Have you heard of that one?
Poppy Playtime.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
I haven't. That's the clown one.
It has like the blue guy, and it's like a high five. It's like
okay, no, never mind. I haven't seen it.
I'll send you a screenshot of it, but that's kind of taking the attention. But hey,
Dope.
there's a movie. It's probably gonna be basic and probably gonna be kind of cringe. I'm with it.
Who knows?
Yeah. Okay. Here we go. Praise. Praise for one of my favorites. I put this in here because I just want to throw out love for Robert Downey Jr. working on Oppenheimer. Christopher Nolan talked about his performance and said, "We all know that Robert Downey Jr. is one of the great movie stars. It's so easy to forget that he's also one of the greatest actors of all time."
Sweet.
Yeah.
I haven't seen his acting chops in a while.
Because he talked about him and Cillian Murphy. I know
Cillian's
in
so good.
He's talking about both of them, him and Cillian, that they're both some of the greatest actors. And I'm like, yeah, they really are.
I can't wait for the movie. I can't wait for Oppenheimer. I'll be there night one with a monocle and the plans to an atomic bomb
and sunscreen
in my head, of course.
Yeah, and some sunlight goggles and
right.
Dude,
exactly.
It really is gonna be like, remember Dune? How Dune was kind of like, oh my god, I can't imagine the theater.
Oh, speaking of, they wrapped on Dune too.
Oh,
wrapped shooting.
There we go. Yeah,
it's exciting. WD hasn't killed that yet.
Oh, I know.
They'll kill it before they finish it.
You don't think we're gonna know part 3, huh?
No, like, I don't know how many Dune. This is just the first book that they're finishing right now. Dune Part 2 is the second part of the first book, but there's like 3 books and a prequel. They won't finish the whole story.
Yeah, like they have like spin-offs planned. They're done.
But I don't even care about spin-offs because I just want to know more about Paul. This guy Paul, he goes evil, bro. He goes full evil.
Oh, I heard. Okay, so yeah, I had
Yeah.
Austin Butler in it too.
Oh yeah, I'm excited for seeing him in it too.
And Florence. Ooh.
Yeah, dude, Austin Butler's gonna be there. He's gonna do the Elvis accent, and Dune's gonna be awesome. Because have you seen Elvis interviews?
Yeah, dude. Oh, I'm obsessed with Austin Butler right now.
The guy just acts like Elvis now. He's like, okay, I'm just Elvis.
I'm
an Elvis
Memphis.
impersonator.
We went to the church, and it was the most amazing experience. And I'm like,
Oh, he's
This
gonna be
guy.
like 65 years old at a
Yeah.
an old time bar in Florida karaokeing Elvis, and there's gonna be like 50 other old people just dancing around him. Have no idea who he is. It's gonna be awesome.
He was on
Can't wait.
SNL this past Saturday.
Really?
There's some great clips of him.
Hmm.
He sang Blue Christmas. He had the Elvis accent. It was pretty great.
Wow.
Yeah, he also did he had a joke about his voice. He was like, everybody thinks my voice was always like this, but my voice wasn't. Here's an interview when I was young. And they pitched his voice up so he sounded like a minion.
That's funny.
and then another sketch, he did full like an old lady, and he was like, "Oh my god, I love Elvis so much." And it was like an old lady obsessed with Elvis.
Nice.
It was great.
That's funny.
It was funny, yeah.
I'll have to watch it.
Yeah, it was cool.
We have This Sounds Amazing. Billy Magnus. I don't know what this is. You're gonna have to do this. You said this, so I don't even know what this is.
Oh, I don't even remember typing. This sounds amazing, and I wrote this a couple seconds
you
ago.
said This Sounds Amazing.
My bad. This
I was
sounds
like, I don't understand.
amazing. Okay, this is for you two. I want to get your thoughts. Billy Magnuson, Jessica Hines, Darren Goldstein, Lolly Adafulp, Isaac Powell, Daniel Bruhl. Really love that actor. And Richard E. Grant have been cast in Sam Mendes' The Franchise for HBO. This is a show that follows a hopeful crew trapped inside the joyous hellscape of a franchise superhero movie making set.
That's funny. That's very funny.
So I think it's going to be great that they're like, oh, I can't make this movie.
As long as it's not like The Bubble, which is the worst movie of
no.
2022.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. I mean, this is Sam Mendes, 1917, Skyfall.
Oh,
nice. This director is amazing.
I didn't even see Sam Mendes' name. Right.
So teaming with HBO, oh my God, this is going to be great. And yeah, Daniel
Billy
Bruhl.
Magnuson is, I
know
love
guy.
this guy.
Mm-hmm. He has good comedy. He has some good comedy in him.
He's always plays such a good bad guy. He's in
Mhm.
Game Night,
Mhm.
The Survivor as the bad guy. He's in No Time to Die as the bad guy. I'm just watching him in oh my god, I just watched him in another movie. Oh yeah, Ingrid Goes West. He's a bad guy.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
He's in Maniac. He's also a bad guy.
Yeah, because he has a charm to him that makes him good as the bad guy.
Very typecast.
Yeah, for sure. I just think superheroes. Oh man, taking over. It's gonna be interesting.
Yeah, that'll be funny. I like that.
Okay.
Very exciting.
Ladies and gents, there you got it. That's all kind of the big stuff that kind of popped out at me. Popped out at me and Vin, and
That's it.
yeah, that's
Quote of the week.
There's always a lot too that we leave out, so it's not like we're.
Well, we could pick and choose. We could talk about whatever we want to talk about. We don't have to cover it all.
Yeah. Yeah, it's true.
That's a great part about it.
You're right.
That's the part about it.
Okay. So I'm just taking it in. Okay, quote of the week now. Here we go. you want to say it, Vin?
You say it.
Okay. It's now eventually you do plan to have dinosaurs on your dinosaur tour, right? Hello?
That was a great impersonation as well.
Oh,
I do know this one.
Okay,
that's good.
okay. Yeah, it's a little more simpler than usual. I thought
Sure.
let's keep it on par because of it goes in line with what I've been watching. But now we can move on to what we've been watching.
Oh, okay. So you're gonna give away the quote right now.
Oh.
What you've been watching. Can't be doing that.
Okay, you go. That way it cleans the palate.
Sure. Okay. Well, I watched Banshees of Inisherin this week.
Yes.
And I freaking loved it.
Let's talk about
good.
it. I want to talk about it with you. Let's get into it.
Yeah. Okay. Chat about it. What did you think? What did you think of Banshees?
You had some great points about because
So did you.
when I finished watching it, I had told Vin, I said, okay, this movie, here's a hidden layer to it, right? It has to do with this and this. And then you were like, oh, okay. But then when I read your Letterboxd review, it was about a relationship and men with friendships. And I was like, oh, that's the...
Well, I didn't even bring up the men with friendships part.
No?
That was someone else that commented
Okay.
that on my post. He posted an
That's
article.
right, yeah.
A friend of mine.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But I really found the movie as like how important connections and friendships are to us. And like when you're alienated from those connections and friendships, it changes your perspective on things and you lose your self-value, your like self-worth and stuff like that, which is crazy. I think it's like everybody can relate to that at some point in their life or something like that. Plus, I think this was also done right now because of COVID and you're at some point like very much being isolated from other people and stuff and forcefully, not like Not like you were trying to
True,
be.
yeah. That's
away from
another
other
layer
people.
to it too that you just
Yeah.
unlocked. Yeah, good point. The thing I loved about this is that it was so I hate to use the word simple, because it's I
It
don't I
is.
gotta
It's a simple plot. It's a
it's a
very
simple plot, and it's shot so beautifully on location
It's pretty nice. Yeah.
in is it Ireland or Scotland? Ireland, I want to say.
It's right off the coast of Ireland. It's like
Yeah.
an island off
Ireland.
Ireland.
Gosh, it
Yeah.
was gorgeous, and man, Colin Farrell,
Feral.
his eyebrows, dude. My mom
they're
at points were like,
huge.
dude, his eyebrows were touching.
They're giant.
But yeah, what an amazing actor. His sister, the actress that played his sister, God, she had such great heart, man. Like, I don't know. It was,
Can
like,
I blow your
I
mind?
felt bad for her. Yeah, what?
Okay. So, Colin Farrell,
Mhm.
the person who is opposite of Colin Farrell is, oh my goodness, I'm forgetting his name.
Dominic Gleeson? Or Domino?
Yeah,
Domino?
Domhnall Gleeson,
Okay.
something like that. His son is the other Gleeson.
Yeah, General
Is
Hux from Star
General
Wars.
Hux and Ex Machina and yeah, About Time, that movie. It was really good too.
Dude, yeah.
Pretty crazy.
That's insane, right?
Talented family. Yeah.
Honestly, yeah. Yeah, his dad, the guy, Domhnall Gleeson will say, yeah, his performance was great. It was
He's so good. And
very-
it's okay, this is their third movie together.
Mhm.
It's
Well, him and Colin.
Colin Farrell and the director, Martin McDonough.
Oh, okay.
Martin McDonough.
Mhm.
They're in a movie called In Bruges, Bruges. So I don't know how to say it. Incredible. It's a crime movie. It's so good.
Oh,
You
yeah,
gotta
yeah.
watch it. Yeah.
Yeah,
Three
okay.
of them are so good together.
Mhm.
I think the director / writer really knows how to write those two actors and get them to do like exactly what he wants them to do. So it's perfect, dude. It's like a
Wow.
match made in heaven for those three.
Uh-huh.
So
Wow, yeah. Yeah, this movie, yeah. As for my thoughts on it, I really enjoyed it. I felt a sense of like there was comedy there. I was laughing, I was enjoying
cool.
it.
Hilarious.
Yeah, it was hilarious. But then the ending gave me a sense of uneasiness that I was
Totally.
so shocked
Yeah.
that I felt. I was like, "Whoa, you threw this at me." That was like, okay,
Mm-hmm.
this is where it ended, and I was like, cool.
Yeah.
The empathy in me, like I wanted to end on a good note.
Yeah.
And that's not really spoilery, but I
No,
was like,
it's
oh
awesome.
man, it's like yeah, that's life, and it just happens. So it's just so fascinating how movies can do that. I thought it was great. It was a good movie.
It was really good. It's very different.
Mhm.
It's a very simple plot. One person does not want to be friends with another person.
Yeah.
And they're on an island. That is it.
It's crazy because you want to think about like, oh, let's see. Well, what if Vince did this to me? Or it'd be like,
What if it was me?
well, because like it's like, okay, what's the one friend? Let's see, like in my life, okay, or my other friend Peyton. I'll be like, this would be so blind blowing to me.
Right.
I do
Yeah.
wish the movie gave context to how long they've been friends beforehand.
I think it's just a long time
Yeah.
for life.
Because I read in the plot when on HBO, then I saw the plot lifelong friends, and I was like,
Yeah.
oh my god, that adds more
Yeah,
like
definitely.
shock.
There's only like, I don't know, 60 people on that island, maybe less. 50
It's a
people.
small
Everybody
island.
knows each other, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah.
good. I really liked it. I thought it was very enjoyable.
Yeah,
It was a little, I
Mhm.
will say, like, I wanted to watch it for a while, and I was trying to get my roommate to watch it
Mm-hmm.
with me, and he did. And so I think I was kind of watching it through his eyes at the beginning.
Okay.
Beginning of it, and I was
Uh-huh.
like, maybe he thinks it's a little slow. Like, I don't
Yeah.
really,
Okay.
and it is. It's a little. It's not like
Yeah, a little.
fast paced or anything, but each scene is interesting. Every
Mhm,
single
mhm.
scene is like something funny or something silly, something that moves the plot. Something sad. There's
Yeah.
a lot of sadness in this movie, but
Yeah.
I love it. I highly recommend it. It's on HBO. Please do yourself a favor and give it a watch. It's one
Yeah.
of the best ones of the year, in my opinion.
Also, I wanted to throw this at you. Do we think
Yeah.
that the world? I mean, this is kind of spoiler at this point, so I'm just gonna skip
Okay,
ahead a
well,
minute.
skip if you're if you don't want spoilers for Banshees.
Yeah,
You probably haven't seen it, so skip.
skip. Okay, ready? Just go a minute. It won't be long. The lady, a witch. Did she curse these two guys?
No, she didn't. No curse. No curse. No curse.
Because I was like, man, she's like, she knows about. She said 2 people would die. 2 people died.
2 things died. Yeah.
2 things died, right? Then the son. Oh my god. Yeah, he died, and then also, well, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, no more spoilers. That's it.
No
we'll
spoilers.
talk about
Okay,
it
spoilers
off
over.
pod. But yeah.
Off pod.
What else you been watching?
Let me double check real quick.
Oh,
I've
you
been
know-
watching F1 nonstop. I've been
Oh,
watching
really?
the F1 documentary. I'm almost done with season 2.
Wow.
I've seriously not watched a better documentary in 5 years. I went from knowing nothing to like I can't wait for
Mhm.
the upcoming season, and I'm considering buying tickets to the Las Vegas Grand Prix, and because it's the
You're gonna
first.
cough up 100K?
It's not 100K. It's not 100K.
No, I'm
Dude,
just
this is
kidding.
the first Vegas Grand Prix ever.
That's
In the
yeah.
U.S., they only have one race, and it's in Texas, in Austin. The
That would be
rest, because it's a
crazy.
worldwide sport. Like every country has a track, and it's 21 tracks in a year. But Vegas is the first time that they're doing this track, and they're racing down the strip, bro. They're racing down
I know.
the strip.
Okay, so I know, but stop everything and listen real quick. If
Yeah.
you're serious about this, tell me when it is because I want to go, and my aunt could
November.
get us free hotel rooms. November?
It's in
That's
November.
birthday time. Oh, that's plenty of time, dude. We should plan and go. Like, we can get free rooms, and I'll be
I
there.
would go crazy.
You just buy your ticket
Oh
to
my
the
God.
F1. I can get hotel. We're there.
Bro, all we need is a hotel room that can see the strip because I'll watch from the hotel room.
Oh,
I don't
yeah.
even need a ticket.
Damn, that'd be cool. I'm serious. Hey, my family's crazy about Vegas.
So
We'll
cool.
do it. We can get you in, dude. Let's do it.
I watched two other things also. I watched on Amazon Prime.
Mm-hmm.
It's a movie called Something from Tiffany's. It's a holiday little romance movie, and I loved it. I thought it was very cute. It was
Mhm.
very fun. It's got the girl from Not Okay. The,
Oh, yeah.
social media thing. Super cute movie. I mean, obviously, don't go into it expecting a lot, but like, it was awesome. I liked it. It was fun. It was a nice little thing.
That's great. Yeah.
And then that night, I also watched the Guardians of the Galaxy Holiday Special, which was not that great.
Oh, yeah. You had very valid criticisms that I agreed on, and yeah,
I mean, I didn't even say anything about it. I just put 2 stars and I put it up on Letterboxd, and you know,
yeah. I mean,
it's not. Here's what I look for in a holiday thing. It has to be slightly rewatchable.
Yeah.
Like,
True.
because during the holiday season, you're always looking forward to revisiting those things, and this doesn't even come anywhere close to being like. I'm like, next year, can't wait to watch the Guardians Holiday Special with somebody. Like,
Yeah.
no, dude, it's not even fun.
Yeah.
It's a little fun.
Yeah. It felt like Kevin Feige was like, "Hey, we got special presentations," and James Gunn was like, "Oh, I got you. Let me type something up. There we go. We can do it. Throw one up, you know."
But everybody seemed excited about it. James Gunn seemed excited about it. It's not like they just tossed it on the wall and hope it's stuck. But some people really like it.
Yeah.
I think we're of the minority that don't love it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think in Marvel terms, nothing was wrong with it. You know, in terms of Marvel,
It's
like
fine.
yeah.
Cosmo was cool.
yeah,
was the best
Cosmos
part
great.
about it.
Yeah, there's a lot of good, interesting details that kind of hype up the movie. So I'm like, I'm just excited for the movie.
That didn't even touch me. That stuff didn't even touch me.
Yeah, it's
I was
okay.
like, what? Rocket's in 30 seconds of this.
Yeah,
Peter Quill has 2 lines, and then he
Mhm.
has this like really stupid reaction when he sees all the lights. Like he goes.
Oh,
He looks
I didn't
around,
notice.
he's like- he looks at all the lights. I'm like, oh my god, what is this? What am I watching right now? Like,
Wow, I was kind of zoned out. So I believe you though.
maybe
yeah.
I'm heartless, bro. Maybe I'm heartless.
No, it's valid. It's valid, dude. Like it was.
I
yeah.
love the Guardians of the Galaxy.
Criticism is okay to have because I have the same exact criticism. Okay.
And then Mantis like, I'm Peter Quill's brother. Okay. Then Drax
Mm-hmm.
is, or like Rocket's like, we bought nowhere. We bought the whole planet.
Oh,
I'm
that
like,
was kind of
okay,
yeah,
sure.
yeah. There were some moments that was like, like not funny, and then some moments that was like, okay, it's kind of silly, but
And they mention the new ship. They just mention it.
yeah,
They're like something about a new ship, and they fly off. I'm like,
Mhm.
okay.
yeah,
It's just lore. They just lore dumped a little
yeah,
bit.
okay, yeah. They lowered down.
It was like, okay, sentence.
Mhm.
I don't know. Let's have Drax beat up a couple cops. You know, Mantis.
Yeah.
Let's break and enter.
Pull up to the Chinese theater just to give it more love. I was like, great, I can enjoy that.
It was so. Yeah, they go to a bar. They get wasted.
Mhm.
I
That's
don't
fun.
know. Nothing
Yeah.
about it was very Christmassy to me.
That's
Even
true.
though
That's
it had
true.
the backdrop of Christmas.
Mhm. No, that's true.
Even though the plot revolves around Drax and Mantis wanting to get,
Kevin
Peter
Bacon
Quill.
for a present for Christmas.
which I think is a great plot. I think that is a
Yeah.
hilarious plot for a Christmas special, but nothing about this was like good to
Yeah.
me.
Yeah. I honestly even think the holiday special doesn't even deserve this much time that we're giving it. Of Chris.
Damn,
No, I'm just
maybe
kidding.
you're
I'm
right.
kidding. I think yeah, no, but like okay.
Ouch.
No, because I'm with you. Like I'm just think like it's like yeah. Anyways, what I do want to give attention to is the Fablemans lastly, because The Fablemans I saw, and bro, man, I highly recommend this. Top films of the year for me. I know somebody, I won't name them, a person of higher authority to me that didn't enjoy it and hasn't really enjoyed any Spielberg stuff. And the criticism they gave, I totally understood. But for someone that's younger and kind of went through the same experience, kind of, in a way, a lover of films.
You can relate to
I can relate, yeah. Yeah, and it very much was like, okay, this is just Spielberg telling his story from his point of view, and he doesn't care about anything else. He just wants to tell a story about what he went through. So I guess for someone else, it's like, I don't, it's hard. If you don't relate, you don't relate, really. So
sure,
it's kind of like watching a movie, and you're like, I don't see what the point of this is. But I was like,
yeah,
I can pull that. I was like, yeah, I know that Spielberg. Like, dang, So it was very cool. And then the ending.
Don't tell me. I don't.
Is there even spoiler? I mean, is there even spoilers?
I don't want to know anything about it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Damn it. There's I'm there's something that you're gonna really appreciate. You're gonna love, dude. I know you'll love it.
I can't wait.
Yeah.
I'm very excited to watch it.
If you figure it out.
Around to it yet. I'll figure it out.
Well, because no, it's not. It has nothing to do with like your because I was sitting there and I was like, wait, is that? I was like, what? And I had to Google it because I didn't know. It's hard to find. It's very much disguised. Okay. I got confidence in you. I'll see if you text and you'd be like,
I got this.
Okay.
That's all I've watched this week though. Those 3 movies, and then just a lot of F1 and I'm watching Modern Family with my roommates and. It's like almost every night we pop on an episode.
Oh yeah, you'll get into that one. Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, also in season 2 of that, but that's it.
Okay.
Yeah,
great.
It's fun. Love it.
That's
stuff.
It. Yeah.
That's a wrap, guys. Thank you so much for watching this episode of Freeze Frame. We will see you not next week.
I think in the new year. We
will see you in the new year. Yeah.
Wow.
Ryder, you might be on checkpoint with me later this week if you would like, because James is gone. So
okay, well,
maybe.
So long, farewell. No, what's the Mr. Rogers song where he's like,
God, I love Mr. Rogers.
Yeah.
Google Mr. Rogers. Love you guys. Have a great holiday. Enjoy your time with your families. Hopefully you spend time with loved ones. Eat some good food.
Happy New Year.
Good reset. We'll see you in 2023, baby.
Let's do it. Okay, bye.